yourself. We got to talk about Gunther crashing out. This is Raw just randomly coming up. Gunther crashed out. Of course, we came from a commercial break. Michael Cole deserved, I don't care what none of y'all say. Michael Cole deserved to get choked out. I wish he would have choked him out for longer.
Why?
I wish he would have choked. Like, it wasn't because I'm a Gunther defender. And I think the reason why he actually walked
defender.
I'm a Gunther defender, man. My hands behind my back and everything. Ludwig Kaiser style, man. Tiffany Stratton better hit me up, man. But like, she in my DMs right now, actually.
He's gonna be like, woo.
No, but when you look at this whole thing with Gunther and Michael Cole, he walks up to Michael Cole, and Michael Cole, I'm not the one that tapped out to Jey Uso. What? I almost choked out Michael Cole for Gunther. Like, bruh, what you being disrespectful for? And then he got the nerve to come back after getting choked out, saved by Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee dying, which we're gonna talk about him later. But Michael Cole comes back. We can't talk about how we feel. We can't talk about how we feel about these wrestlers. Stephen A. Smith and LeBron. Stephen A. Smith, bro. You literally just walked up, and you didn't walk up. Excuse me. Gunther walked up to you, knowing that this man's angry, and the first thing you say is, I'm not the one that tapped out. I'm not the one that tapped out. I'm going to show you tap out, buddy. I'm going to show you some tap out, buddy. About to weekend.
Yeah, you are, because think about it, man. Look, as great as Gunther is, he still has been defeated at WrestleMania while the one great Michael Cole is undefeated. I'm just kidding. I'm honestly just kidding. Because even that match, there we go. Look at that. That's all I could have said this years ago. But I won't say that Michael Cole deserved to be choked out, because I don't feel the same way I did. Granted, this was 2011. Michael Cole, I would have been like, man, choke him out all day. Couldn't stand that man. But you know what? Look, Gunther crashing out, it's understandable. I get it. You know, especially when you tap out that fast, you know, to a move you've been putting this man in. You should, it's your move. You should know how to get out of it. But I digress. Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna get, you know, Gunther versus Pat McAfee and Michael Cole at Backlash, and he gonna choke them both. I'm just kidding. He gonna choke them both out. But yeah, I don't know really. I thought Gunther would be gone for, you know, maybe a couple months. I ain't think he was gonna come out and instantly. I mean, granted, this is another. I don't. You know what? I take that back. That's a way to get him out for a while. He gets suspended or so for what he did. They want to take it, you know, really seriously. Like, you got Michael Cole up there. I think we should be able to voice our opinions without being assaulted. Like, man, come on, dude. Like, you and Jim Ross earlier had a match at WrestleMania. Like, stop it.
I'm gonna say this one more time. Adam Pearce needs to seriously do something about this. How about you do something about it? How about you do something about it?
Man, he was talking about he was getting in shape. Like, come on, man.
Right, exactly.
You know,
like now, Pat McAfee. I'm sorry, Pat. I have a theory. I have a conspiracy.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I want to hear this.
I have a conspiracy on Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee be showing up to Monday Night Raw exactly like Snoop Dogg, higher than a kite. You see Pat McAfee, yeah, guys, I think it's just so cool that we're finally here on Monday Night Raw.
Hold on. Wait, yeah, I was trying to find me one. I ain't got one here, but dang, he be all like, all right, man.
Like, his face be all red, his eyes be all squinting. Yeah, I just think it's amazing. Like Michael Cole, I just think this is a cool environment that everything that's just like brother. Like, just drink some water. Like, I honestly be thinking Pat McAfee be faded a little bit in his when he be show. And that's just a conspiracy. I'm not saying that this is true. This is just alleged. This is jokes.
Hey, this is my conspiracy shrug. So, you know,
But even then, Pat McAfee gets choked out. Like, he literally is in this choke this chokehold for about maybe 2 minutes.
It was a while.
He should be dead.
Can I just voice one thing with that? Everything that from the choke to commercial break.
Of course.
Was there not a stretcher available?
Yeah, he just walked away.
Yeah, but not only that, this man walked away like this. Okay, I'm okay. Then he walks like a good 2 feet. Like, put him on a stretcher, get him out of here. It's just no, because he had you in that thing for a good minute, and you gonna just walk up here, cough every 2 feet, and eventually go to commercial. Like, you could have made it more dramatic at this man. He give you the little thumbs up or something. I don't know. It's Pat McAfee. I don't know. Him just walking up the ramp slowly, just every 2 minutes coughing. No, because you could have just did anything else in that minute.
Yeah. And that's one thing also that could have helped with this situation, because my uncle once told me, I'm gonna make it quick. My uncle once told me in a random basketball game, and we weren't even arguing. He just randomly said, don't like, just randomly, just out of nowhere, don't ever turn your back during somebody while you're arguing, because you don't know what's gonna happen. Pat McAfee literally, as Michael Cole's getting choked out, he runs up, punches him, pushes him, does this, and then turns his back. Oh, well, you're not gonna do anything. Like, bro, all you had to do was get choked out, unconscious. Like, Gunther literally like kicks him off of you, like he kicks him off of himself, like, bum. You literally sit there lifeless. They grab the stretcher. You don't move a muscle until you get backstage. And I'm sorry, I'm not an expert. This is just my thoughts. I'm just.
But it would have made it. It's like, I put it this way: the way Michael Cole was just talking about it constantly into that main event, like it was like like we should be getting treated like this. I should have seen that man get stretched out then, not just he could have came back later on. He could have went back there and drank some water, took him some what was that? I can't even think of it right now. Yeah, and he would have been okay. If you can walk up there and cough every 2 seconds, you could come back and call a match or whatever. No, you should have been stretched. I've seen people literally go through. I've seen Finn Balor. I'm gonna just digress, but still,
yeah, Finn Balor
should have been stretched out. Come on now.
Yeah, he should have. I thought he should have been lifeless until he went backstage, because at that point in time, when Michael Cole was like, "Yeah, we're still waiting to get updates from Pat McAfee," he literally just walked to the training room. He fine, like, we don't need an update. And if he ain't there next week, I think that's stupid. I feel like next week he should have spit a promo. Yeah, Gunther, you choked me out unconscious, but my back was turned. You hoe. Like, now wait till I see you again. Now I'm finna look at you in the eye and do you like Jey Uso, even though that's a lie. But well, give me something. But honestly, that's just us playing, fantasy booking. I do think, although Pat McAfee, I thought he handled it weird, with how him were walking out. I do think it was pretty cool how Gunther. I'm fine, guys. Back away. Let me cough some more. Like, okay, brother. Like, it was, but honestly, I did like the Gunther crash out. I got no problem with the Gunther crash out. I do think it was necessary. I definitely think it was necessary.